On platforms like Instagram and Twitter, hashtags have a big impact on reach and discoverability of your content. But there's a general sense of confusion about how businesses should actually use hashtags on Facebook. Let's take a look at Facebook's newly designed hashtag feed pages. Stick around to the end because I'm going to also break down how to optimize your video tags to get more mileage out of your video posts and live streams. Why have all experts, including myself, dismissed Facebook hashtags up until now? Well, hashtags were kind of a later addition to Facebook versus Instagram, where they've always existed, and they never really seemed to do anything. But as Facebook integrates its whole family of apps, features and functions are shared across the various platforms. So, what's new? Facebook's actually quietly created a much cleaner, dedicated page for every individual hashtag with a feed of posts that include that hashtag. It's very similar to Instagram. Facebook has even started suggesting that users add hashtags to their posts to get more reach. And posts have a new browse button to explore hashtags. Now, what's not obvious is how to get to those dedicated hashtag pages. Possibly the easiest way is just type in your browser, facebook.com/hashtag/ the name of the hashtag. How should you use hashtags on Facebook and where? Certainly in posts. And they do work in comments, and for sure in videos, in the description. In terms of finding hashtags and finding posts with hashtags, it's early days yet, so start now and get your content potentially better indexed. My recommendation, consider going back through some of your past best performing posts and add some hashtags. It could actually help you be surfaced and discovered even more now. The optimal placement of hashtags, ideally I would say the foot of the post, but you might as well try a few above the fold, and that's in the first 3 or 4 lines or so. What are the optimal kinds of hashtags? I recommend going over to Instagram, and you can search for hashtags and see how popular some are and then use those ones on Facebook. The maximum number of hashtags, well, you know it's 30 on Instagram, but on Facebook, you could actually have an unlimited number, up to the maximum number of characters that Facebook allows in a post, which is a crazy high 63,000. Now, obviously, don't go too crazy or you're just gonna look like you don't really know what you're doing. So I would recommend maybe 5, 10, 15 at the most. Now I'm going to talk about video keyword tags and how to optimize those. Every single native video, that's videos you've uploaded to Facebook and your Facebook live streams, you can go in and hit the edit and add the maximum number of tags, which is 8. You can select from existing tags, but I've always found it's a little bit hit or miss. It's easier to just create your own. And it's okay to have spaces in phrases. So I could do Facebook space ads, or I could do Facebook ads no space. I recommend that you use some commonly used video tags and maybe some more narrow. You could put music, which is broad, but you could also put country singer, more narrow. Before putting your Facebook hashtags in or your video tags, go ahead and check on Instagram hashtag search as well as Facebook hashtag search and see what kind of volume the particular tag that you want to use has, and then you can decide which ones you want to use. So why use tags in your videos? Because you can reach a wider audience through suggested videos on Facebook and when people search for videos. As Facebook's family of apps becomes even more integrated, you definitely want to take what we already know about hashtags on Instagram, Facebook's other major platform, and test those strategies out on Facebook. We put together an entire playlist all about Instagram hashtag strategy. Click here to watch it, or click here if you're interested in more strategies for increasing your organic Facebook reach. We'll see you over there.